So very good afternoon to you and welcome back to our Tampines Hub. If you've been with us, well, right since the first game, then hey, welcome back. We're on to our first semi-final, and this, of course, is in the men's, where the Wondersticks go up against Skools Innebandy. Remember, it's a best of three as far as the semi-finals are concerned. One game being played today, one tomorrow, and if necessary, the third will be played, the next weekend. Having said that, the Wondersticks, of course, did come away superior when the teams last met in the league season, and it was the Wondersticks, well, who won 7-5 over Skools Innebandy. So interesting turn of events, and it's going to be, I think, a very, very well tight matchup. Let's figure out what happens, because here Skools Innebandy have not just got a chance at redemption, but it could also be payback time, and no other better opportunity than doing it right on court against their rivals. And the face-off, Skools Innebandy, well, holding it for just a little bit before, well, the Wondersticks could claim it. Adel Adnan chasing it down. Don't forget that it's Romy captaining the Wondersticks, while Zhong Wei is the captain for Skools Innebandy. Here's Marcus. Got a couple of players from foreign shows in there. One of them, of course, we can see, and that's Theo Sundin. He's here for the NTU exchange, so let's play for the NTU team. And interesting that, well, it's good to see him play and well in the league as well. Otherwise, he's officially with the IBK Luleå team in Sweden. Just an early battle here between the lads as they get started. I do believe one of the key things to watch out for, well, in a game like this, is the pace at which these lads move. Quick movement there that we just saw from Selvajeevan. Wondersticks were looking to make that count there. Jack Keane. Here's his. Well, many of the lads are pretty much a part of the national squad as well. Forward by Jonathan Lidborn. It's back to Lidborn. Just a bit of defensive work put up there by Skools Innebandy. Tried to strike that home, but Mohamed Irwan will have to wait for another opportunity. Here's Romy. Romy was receiving it back from Hilario Ong. So it's going to be a tough battle. We always knew that. Skools Innebandy, of course, taking this game to, well, the Wondersticks, and they are a fairly pacey and aggressive side too, trying to roll that home. Well, Hezri will have to wait for another opportunity. Well, could be something in the mix here for the Wondersticks. Hilario gets to skipper, and it's straight off there to Mikhail. Mohamed Mikhail, another wonderful, well, talent to watch in action. Also a part of the national squad, along with his teammates Marcus Nordstrom. Then Abdul Hafiz, Adel Adnan, Aiden Irfan, Xavier Chua, Hilario Ong, and that's finally a way through. Skools Innebandy will find the breakthrough. It took a bit of time, but it is strike one, and it belongs to the lads in black and white, and that's pretty much the way you've got to see it go. Well, it did lie loose for just a little bit, coming in from the outside. And it's from quite a distance. Absolutely well struck there by Tawish. So it's 1-0. Mohammed, Tawish, Ayman with the first strike. Remember, a lot of these lads, of course, well, Tawish along with Mohammed Irwan, Mohammed Indra, Gabriel Chan, Hezri. Well, they all are a part of the national squad too. And there's a reason for it. You find some of the finest talent, in these two clubs. And then let's not forget, there's another club that packs in some of the gems of that, well, Singapore team, and that's going to be, well, Orion Star. We'll see them in action in the evening. Here by Aiden Irfan. Possession stolen, but the benefit of that call does go to, well, the Wondersticks. Aiden Irfan trying to whip that through. So Skools Innebandy did get the first strike through Mohammed Darwish Ayman. Having said that, it's only 6.5 minutes of play that we've seen between these lads, and it almost looks like an entire, well, period's gone by. There's been that much of movement and, well, court coverage. We're standing right there in the path. And that's not going to work too well. Just clearing things, with the official. Also a push. And it's Ramadansia who was talking to the official. So an opportunity here for a penalty for Skools Innebandy. And it is Mohammed Darwish who stepped up. And that's what was needed. So 2 goals in the bag here for Skools Innebandy. It's been a very healthy start for them. Well, mind over matter, they need to get the better of, well, keeper Ramadansia. And just being caught out as he dived to the right. And that gave, well, Darwish the opportunity to slot that home fairly near. It's a well-struck penalty, to be fair. So a brace for Mohamed Darwish, and 2 goals in the bag for Skools Innebandy as the teams face off, well, for the 3rd time. Ball is sneaky pass back there. That goes to Litbourne. There's Litbourne back again. Bit of action from Damri. Damri back to Darvish. That's paid off the stick of Jack Keane. Romy just having a word there with the referee, and that's Shah, the referee Shah, who, well, did call it. And I do believe that it's Litbourne who'll have to rest it out. So interestingly, Skools Innebandy beginning to look a lot stronger here. Living life dangerously, you would believe here. The Wondersticks is trying to push that through. Was Mohamed Irwan for Skools Innebandy. Once again, it's 1-on-1 against the keeper. Jonathan Litbourne for an incorrect push will rest it out. Very impressive play today from Skools Innebandy. Got to hand it to them. Pulled away just in time. Much needed there from Hayden Irfan. Litbourne is back on the court, so that's going to serve him well too. Well, one of the main parts of this game would be, well, to take the early lead, try and hold that off, keep the opposition at bay, and if they can do that well here, that's going to be a bit of a worry there. Well, Abdul Hafiz, well, better known to us by well as Zubair, just involved there in the collision. that push over the boards. And that was definitely called well by the referee. Well, I think he should be all right. That's Mohammed Indra who took the nudge. Well, here's Keane. That's Jack Keane. Wallace tries to drive that through, but it's not going to be easy here. It's a bit of a tough call when you think about it. Absolutely fantastic move there as Dovish grabs opportunity by the horns to get a hat-trick. It's now 3-0 and Skools Innebandy are turning on the charm here today. Oh, that was so needed. You just want to find the ball that you can jump in on. Well, put forward lovely layoff there, if you ask me, coming in from, well, Theo Sundin. All it needed was a finish and that was done extremely well. It's a bit unfortunate here for, well, some of the lads, as the Wondersticks will just peg back there. A quick timeout being called, and I do believe the Wondersticks will do have reason to worry for the time being. And this can be a big, well, difference here. Was just looking back at Jonathan Litbourne, and you know, he was signed well, a while back. A very interesting player to watch in action. Litbourne comes from Stockholm in Sweden. He's actually studying for a bachelor's degree, was here for the exchange semester down in Singapore. And the Wondersticks were quick to, well, pick him up. He's had a good transition in terms of, well, training. He's got a couple of mates here already, and that would happen. Took a bit of time to adjust to the humidity of, well, this land. Well, we absolutely love it. Couldn't do without it. And, well, much as we all complain when we do travel on foreign shows, and if you're pretty much a local here, you are going to miss the heat and humidity anywhere else in the world. So, strange to say that, but that's pretty much what, you know, the four walls of home count for. So Skools Innebandy still trying to lay that on thick here. You know, the Wondersticks do have a change in game plan that's coming from their coach after that timeout. But will it be put into place? Because by the look of things, as we can see on court right now in this first period, it has been Skools Innebandy who called the shots so far. Claudio Ong. Setting that ball back into play. Joshua Xiao. Joshua still chasing it down. A word there from referee Shah. Come on, lads. Keep it clean. Here goes Marcus. Marcus Nordstrom. Would have a bit of floorball in his blood as well. He now plays for the Singapore national team too. Oh, one-handed stop there. Well done, I would believe, by keeper Darren Lim. And referee Shah is not pleased. So it's definitely going to be a bit of over a year now for Skools Innebandy, who were going so well all this time. There'll be a man shot. Who's occupying the bench for a little bit. It's going to be Mohamed Hezri. Litborn getting a bit of a helping hand there from Mohamed Mikhail. Here's Romy. Romy finding King. Mikhail. Oh, that's bumped away. Well done. Well, Darren Lim alerted the danger here. So for obstruction, Mohamed Hezri is going to just, tide it out on the sidelines for a little bit. Well, Dawish involved there in a bit of a collision with Litborn, who wasn't happy, and Mohamed Dawish will have to spend a bit of time out, which means now there's two players on the sidelines. And Litborn did call that out. Just a quick explanation there for the captain, Zongwei, about why his player is going to spend a bit of time out, and that's important. You know, the referees will always keep the captain's connected. Litborn with the effort to get that. Now Joshua will miss out on hitting the target. Mohamed Dawish will serve his time on the sidelines. And wow, quick pass there from Litborn. And that was bound to happen. Joshua Xiao gets the first one in for the Wondersticks as he reduces the deficit. It's now 3-1. The right place at the right time. The ball fed to him by Mohamed Mikhail. A quick connect. And the Wondersticks are fighting back here. Picked out his man very well. On Mikhail. Didn't even, well, look back. He knew that was going to be struck. That's impressive. So just to let you know that, well, in case you weren't in the loop, but on the 7th of September is when the Wondersticks, well, did confirm that Jonathan Lidborn, well, was officially signed. Not strong getting a word there from the official, so he'll have to tide it out too. So Lidborn was signed from FBC Sollentuna. Delaying play. Marcus Nordstrom. Well, that was what he was called for. Well, having said that, we are into our last 2 minutes of the first period. It's been a very interesting one. Skools Innebandy really, you know, taking the reins by themselves, and that's going to be a penalty there. And I do believe that the Wondersticks, well, do have a chance to get back into the thick of things. And a bit unfortunate. Well, very clearly a good call there by the official, I have to say that. And it's the second time around that Zongwei, of course, will be, well, given an explanation for what transpired. That's Mohamed Mikhail. Who took the fall. Penalty opportunity. And stepping up to do the honors. That's going to be, well, Darren Lim. And it's Charles who stepped up, well, to reduce the deficit even further for his team. Probably another goal. Also part of the national squad, Charles. And that's well played. Pushed that at the last minute. And that now just pretty much done it. It's 3-2 now. Very well played. Smart thinking on the part of Charles Alexander. And a very well executed penalty. So it's 3-2. And Skools Innebandy are looking at that healthy lead that they had slowly fade away. Well, definitely not what they would have wanted. And that's safely collected, so no worries here at all. Skools Innebandy would definitely want to take a bit of a cushion into the break. They're just a single goal ahead, and that's a very slender lead. But you always knew this was going to be a tough game. The Wondersticks were going to get back into the thick of things. Well, Litborn misses out on it, is restoring it for the time being. Litborn still with it. That's another, well, collision there right towards the boards. But luckily, nothing that was detrimental enough to, well, warrant timeout. For a player, that is. Well, just a bit of movement there behind the opposition's goal. Jack Keane will send that forward, and it's definitely going to be the end of the first period. It's been a good fight. 5 goals to the count, 3 for Skools Innebandy, who took a lead very early in the game and then, of course, stretched it to 3 goals. But then decent returns coming back as, well, Joshua Siao reduced the deficit, and then Charles Alexander, well, converted to see his team, well, finish just a goal behind at the end of the first period. So it's Wondersticks 2, Skools Innebandy 3 after the first 20. Stay with us. Time to get back to the action right here at our Tampines Hub as the second semi-final of the day has reached its second period. It is, of course, the Wondersticks men who are up against Skools Innebandy. Remember, we've got the next game which kicks off at 5, and that's going to be a ladies' event. That'll be the second women's semi-final. This is the first men's semi-final. Earlier in the day, it was the Wondersticks who got the ball rolling as they got the better of Excel, well, 8-1 in their game. Well, sneaky move back, and I do believe that Xavier Chua was trying to find his way through. There's going to be a bit more timeout, as we can see. The referee just spotting that. I do believe it was, well, Dumry. So down to 4, well, players. Well, the box formation back into, well, existence on the court, and we definitely know that. Well, the Wondersticks will be very keen on exploiting this. Talk about keen. Jack Keane, of course, with that strike. It was not intended. But, well, I was just saying the Wondersticks were keen to pull level. And, well, there goes Jack obliging. Well, you can't help it if his name goes with the intention of the team. So it's, well, 3-all. Classic effort from the Australian. And it's... well, even Stevens back again here, and that's how it all panned out. Well, once again, Mohamed Mikhail with the assist. He's done that on 2 occasions. He also fed the ball to, well, Joshua Seau earlier. Forward by Notstone, and what a finish! What an absolutely marvelous finish. Right place at the right time. And Caden's made it count. So now for the first time in the game, the Wondersticks are ahead by a single goal. That was Jack Keane, the previous goal scorer, and now Caden, of course, has come to the party as well. So it's, well, 4-3. Lightning finish there, and the Wondersticks have the lead for the first time in this entire game. Skools Innebandy scored the first 3, and the Wondersticks have come back with 4 goals. I think it's going to be a cause for concern, because the Wondersticks have, well, Skools Innebandy have yet to score after that 3rd goal, which was scored very early. It's Caden Tan with the 4th goal. Pass there from Mohamed Abdul. Jack Keane is trying to take it forward. Here's Zabir. Romy. Back to the captain of the Wondersticks. So the second period has started off extremely well here for, well, the lads in red and black. almost got that through. Was in position there, Zongwei, the captain. Skools Innebandy really looking forward to now, pushing as far ahead as they could. I do wish they would have done that in the first period towards the end. But they've actually let the Wondersticks crawl back in and now will lead. Not taking anything away from the red and black. But sometimes when you've got the advantage, you've got to protect it at all costs. It can be quite a daunting affair. Well, Dawish did provide the first few times, was on target now as well, but stopped pretty much, well, in his tracks by Remot. Well, still a scramble for the ball. Davish gets right behind it. Well, did try and tuck that in. Did his level best from an angle too. Aiden Irfan. Oh, Lidbourne's going to see that that's it. So Jonathan Lidbourne makes it 5-3. Absolutely marvelous strike there, no doubt about it. Well, picks it up there just past the half line. And all he has to do is send that home. A very quick, well, with his movement. And it's now 5-3. Definitely not a part of the plan here today to, well, step in and see a lead. Well, stolen. Opportunity in disguise, you would believe. Wasn't entirely in control of that as he tried to do the turnaround, Amirul Azri. And referee Prabhu, well, we'll have the skipper sit out and take a few deep breaths. That's exactly what Romi's going to do, as the benefit now goes to Skools Innebandy, because the Wondersticks men will be one-man shot for a bit. And that's another collision. It's not going to hurt anyone. So while things do, well, rest a little bit easy, and while we still have, well, one player who's outside, which of course is the captain, Romy Shafiq, I do believe that Skools Innebandy might try and claw their way back in. Remember, they're just 2 goals behind now, and the tables have certainly turned, because they led, you know, in the first period. So all said and done, I do believe that Skools Innebandy will do their level best to get back well into the thick of things is right now for the Wondersticks. All said and done. Well, the battle rages on here. Getting right behind it is trying to make a bit of a difference. Closing in. Well, Litbone, that's pulled away just in time by Sundin. Sundin decides to progress with conviction, but not for too long, as Green had it covered. And I do believe that Jack Keane will have to bide his time outside as well. Well, we always knew it was going to be a heated encounter, but it hasn't been. It's been a competitive one, and that's a good thing. A couple of knocks and pushes, but nothing really serious. Joshua, well, was back on court a while back, and so is his, skipper. That's Romy Shafiq. So just about 10 minutes left in the second period of play. Hasn't been a productive one here for Skools Innebandy so far. Darvish will snatched off the ball, and that's pulled away by Mohamed Mikad. It looks like Darvish has got a little bit of a worry. You would think it's an opportunity in disguise every time you see a player who's on the bench, and that's exactly what the players would love to exploit. But I don't believe that Skools Innebandy have been able to do that, even with 4 players. Well, defending. Right there from behind, Sundin will miss out on it. Looking to close in on it. Here's Damri. It's got being chased down by Joshua Xiao. Well, that's a quick run. Absolutely what was required. Exactly what the doctor ordered, you would believe. Now picking it up here, the Wondersticks know they could have a sniff of another goal, but meanwhile, could be a return bit of play. Sundin! Well, that was some excellent teamwork being done there. Mohamed Irwan setting it up. Sundin unable to hit the target, but he did get close enough, you would believe. Well, let's remind you that this is the Singapore Floorball League 2025-26, and it all comes under, well, the rules and regulations of the Singapore Floorball Association. Floorball as a sport has been growing in leaps and bounds when it comes to popularity. Just taking that forward as best as they could. That was a very good stop earlier. Just as Aiden Irfan was denied. So getting the benefit of that call was Skools Innebandy. And that's through. The Wondersticks finally. One more in. And Caden Than will be overjoyed. What a performance this is turning out to be here for the Wondersticks, who were pegged back fairly early. And you know, the fact that they can come back from behind to score so many goals, well, just say something. It's so repeated offences. Caden Than, who has a goal, not many repeated offences. He's got 2 goals in the bag, a brace actually. He's been in very good form today. I do remember having, well, covered his playing days very early, you know, for the national school games. He was quite the star then as well. So I'm playing at this very, you know, venue. Good talent to watch. Charles Alexander. And in the back area for the Racer Company. Don't forget that the Wondersticks finished top of the heap just about a month back in the regular league season, and the ladies, of course, well, pretty much matched that performance by doing the same in their league. And that's another one through. It's all falling apart now. And this time, well, coming to the party, I think he's been, well, hoping to have found a way through. Abdul Hafiz. We all know him, of course, as Zubair. That's a lovely flick from the outside. Lovely angle as well. Very well done to play that. And that was so needed, you would believe. Here it is. Picked it up from before the half line. Took it and sent it home. So it's 6-3 now. And it's turning out to be a bit of a hard affair here for Skools Innebandy, who had pretty much, well, led right through. What did I say? 6-1, it's 7-3 to be precise. Can't forget the fact that Innebandy were the first ones to strike. They had those 3 amazing goals in there. The tap back there from Damri. Goes to the head to his teammate, Gabriel Chan. Goes Darvish. Back to Sundin. Sundin doing the 360. And he meets with the opposition. Put up by Romy Shafiq. And that's another one through. Touch and goal. Mohamed Mikhail with the finish. Joshua Sial with the assist. Well, those two just broke away from the pack, so it's 8 goals now. He's had 2 assists earlier. Mohamed Mikhail and Joshua Sial. Well, that's how the first goal started, with Mikhail assisting Joshua Sial, and now of course, well, just making sure that the favour is returned here. So 8 goals for the count. It's 8-3. That's what the Wondersticks will pretty much excel at. They can come from behind, and some of the top 3 teams in the men's, we've seen them do that. Seen well, Orion Star do that as well, come from behind. There's Caden. Just under 5 minutes left. And the referee will grant that well to Skools Innebandy. Marcus plays that well, kept himself in the safe zone. No high stick, no worries at all. 4 minutes left, Wondersticks 8, Skools Innebandy 3. Here's Jack Keane. Much an obstruction there, Jack Keane. So no way through for Innebandy after that. Well, first half of the first period. That's kept at bay. Good work being done there by Ramad. Well, even as Amirul Azri, well, has come close on 2 occasions. So with just a little over 2 minutes to go, Skools Innebandy will have to fight for pride, try and recreate something special here. But don't forget that Jack Keane has played for the number 35 today for Wondersticks. He's played for the Australian national floorball team, selected for them a while back. We've got another collision here. And there we have a bit of a worry. Romy, of course, will restart the action. Here's Ilario Ong. Ilario back to its captain. Sundin. Quick pass back there to Sundin from Mohammad Nazrul. It's going to lie loose for a bit till Davish can get to it. Feeds it to Sundin. He wants to flick that in. Hayden. It's been a quick exchange here of possession right through the second period, but all said and done, Wondersticks were coming away with a very, very well healthy portion of the goals available. That would have been on target too had it not been palmed away by keeper Darren Lim. So well played here, all said and done. It is Wondersticks who take a 5-goal cushion into the break, with Joshua Siao, Charles Alexander, Jack Keane, Caden Khan and Jonathan Lidborn being among the scorers. Stay with us, don't go anywhere, because we still have one more period to go in this game. Time to get into the third and final, well, period of play between the Wondersticks men and Skools Innebandy. It's been a very, very constructive time for the Wondersticks. Were pegged back by 3 goals in that first period. They decided to come on pretty strong. Well, nothing's happened to the Innebandy, well, scoreline since then. It's remained at 3 goals, but since then the Wondersticks have found the back of the net on 8 occasions. So that's how we start off the third period. Wondersticks 8, Skools Innebandy 3. Quick flick forward. Might mean something here. Definitely looking to make it count. That's exactly what they've been doing. Darvish looking to find his way through. Skools Innebandy really chasing it. And Damri just pulling, well, I think Darvish away before, well, any sort of altercation between him and Jack Keane. Here's Romy. But don't forget that the lads do play hard for the win, so it's not, well, unexpected. There's Ilario Ong. Mikhail. Big pass back there to, well, Jonathan. And that'll be taken safely. So no worries here for the time being. Well, Litborn is colliding there with Tang Chuan. Here's Romy. Ilario. Quick pass from Aiden Irfan. Definitely making a difference here. As you can see, it's Aiden Irfan. It's fed back by Marcus. That's straight off the boards. Couldn't find the target, but I'm sure that they would like to as soon as possible. Well, Remart has kept, goal for quite some time. The other goalkeeper, of course, is Lucas Gold. That's number 1. He's on the sidelines. Charles Alexander takes the tumble. Well, just a step too many, I would have believed there from, well, Mohamed Irwan. That just gave Jack Keane a chance to come back in on it. But, well, nothing's lost as Amir Olasri tried to restore it. Been fairly fast here. Now back on the court, Selvajeevan. Here's Sundin. Damri. Selvajeevan. Damri plays off the boards for Delario with the interception. And at the moment Mikhail still with it, but not for too long. Quick start coming there from Skools Innebandy. Oh, just driving that as far as he could. But goes past the away post there from Mohammad Nazan. I do believe you can hear the coach, well, some of those comments, if you can really pick them out, well, although they seem to be, well, just a tad bit, well, funny, they're actually serious if you dig deep into it. As coaches know, well, how this game works better than anyone else. And they know the strength of their teams, and that's finally through. Well, needed a bit of leverage, and there it is. As Mohammad Nazan, well, puts in the fourth goal here for his team. It's 8-4 now. And it's a very good assist from Mohammad Irfan. Still over 13 minutes left in this period. Chance here for Skools Innebandy to get back to where they started off, on a high note. Well, just pushing that forward, but stopped there by keeper Remad. The nudge coming from Brandon Chong. It's end-to-end action here, no doubt about it. And it's going to be time for Iz to take a few breaths outside. We'll give, well, Skools Innebandy the advantage here as they up against, well, four lads in front of the goalkeeper. So definitely something's got to give here, and I do believe here's Darvish. Oh, that's beautifully struck, picked up and deposited once again. It's 8-5 now. And Mohammad Darvish, well, coming in with his fourth goal of the match. Well, very quick here. And very, very decisive. So it's 8-5. Skools Innebandy fighting back, 12 minutes and 20 seconds to go. And this game could go either ways. Wondersticks, well, who had those 8 goals struck in succession, 3 more for Innebandy to get back on level terms. Well, there are days when, you can sit back and just rest easy, knowing that you've got a healthy lead. But when you're playing a team that is fairly well matched in skill, it's always going to be a cause for concern. Aidan Irfan pushing it back there to Adel Aiden. Definite push coming there earlier from Marcus. I do believe the Wondersticks is trying to keep the act together. That's it coming from a distance, and it's not going to matter too much to the Wondersticks goalkeeper. We've got a couple of, family and friends who've turned up here, and fans, of course, of the sport. Well, those who actually play the sport here, they've turned up today. If you're in and around the area at our Tampines Hub, don't forget to drop in. We have action on tomorrow as well. Could have been a good opportunity to have sneaked that past the goalkeeper from Mohamed Irwan, but you'll have to wait his time for it. Mohamed Abdul Razik. Jack Keane. The first to keep it safe, but that's pulled away just in time. Here's Davish once more. Oh, looking to slot that home. But couldn't find the target. It's good enough effort from Amul Razri. Just a bit of an argument there. I think the lads were trying to clear it up. That was, Mohamed Davish. And Mohamed Abdul Razik earlier. And Davish saying, well, he did get the push, but nothing was done about it. Having said that, we are, under 10 minutes in the third and final period. Remember, what you do in today's game will play a big part in what happens tomorrow. And what you do in tomorrow's game will play a big part in what happens in the third and final game, if there is one, because these affairs could very well be settled in 2 games too, so you can't say, well, how it's going to pan out. Having said that, it's been a healthy contest. I think Skools Innebandy just threw with the Wondersticks a very long leash in the second period, and the lads in red and black just claimed it. And referee Prabhu having a word there with, Zhong Wei. Here's Thamri. Just pass back from Selvajeevan, but ball did land over the boards. Here's Ilario. Also looking to set that up. Xavier Chua. another one of the stars in the national team. And Joshua Xiao trying to knock that home. But don't forget that he did have an early goal in this game. Lario Ong. It's back to Joshua Xiao. Trying to drive that through was Mikhail. It's picked up by Sundin. And straight into the waiting arms of Ramad. That's Ramadan Sia. Well, bin Abdul Latif, that's his full name. Lario Ong. Caden. Romy. Back to Lario. It's pulled away by Darvish. Was trying to set that up for, well, Sundin. Right at the other end, here's Caden. Well, decides to knock that home. That's a terrific save there. And it's Mohammad Rayyan, well, who stands his own. The second time around, it won't be the same as Aidan Irfan finds the back of the net. It's now 9-5. It's a bit too much to contain here. And caught by surprise, Mohammad Rayyan. So Aidan Irfan. Well, does well to put in, well, the 9th goal. So it's 9-5. And 4 goals ahead still. Are the Wondersticks with 6.5 minutes of play left. There was Mohammad Abdul Razik. Yes, is. Abdul Razik back with it. Sends it to Jonathan Litbourne. Litbourne will do the run around right behind. Well, his goal before Is can move it ahead. Getting in on it now, here's Sabir. Here's Mikhail along with Joshua Xiao to restart the action. 5 minutes of play left. It's been a very interesting time here at our Tampines hub because when you're looking at the semi-finals, remember, these will be pacey. This will be really, really aggressive, and that's exactly what you just saw. Well, Mohammad Hezri trying to find the target, not once but twice. That's kicked away just in time. Well, quick thinking on the part of, well, the Wondersticks goalkeeper. Well, you just kind of try and think, if you're pegged back by so many goals, you've got to come back and win big the next day, or you try and level things up as soon as you can with 4 minutes left to go. Here's Darwish. And trying to feed that forward. They've done that on a couple of occasions. It was Anwar Asri. Quick pass back from Aiden Irfan. The last minute flurry of action, or last 3 minutes flurry of action is what you're going to see, because well, these lads, the lads in white and black, do need as many goals as possible to come away without a scratch from this game. And while the lads continue with their battle here, just let's remind you again that 5 o'clock we've got the next game kicking in. And that'll be an interesting one. We've got the Titans in action. And that's being sent forward once again. No way through as this picks it up. Well, one thing is for certain when you're talking about how things have panned out here, as we get into the last 2 minutes, well, it is all now left to Skools Innebandy to do to try and, well, restore parity, and that's once again up against the keeper. Well, don't forget that, the custodians at both ends have been very, very prolific in their showing. Well, just a quick call there from the coach to let his lads know what they have to do. Keep in mind the fact that we've got a player, of course, who's on the bench, so that box formation from the Wondersticks definitely giving Innebandy, the advantage, and that synced so well, with about 57 seconds left on the bench for the player, 48 seconds for, Skools Innebandy to take advantage of it. But can they do it? That's a big question. And that might be just the last bit of action that we're looking at in this game. It's Skools Innebandy who did have the opportunity to restart it. One of the things is that, here we come to the end of the event with Wondersticks nailing it 9. Skools Innebandy finished with 5. It was always bound to be a game that was going to be tough. Skools Innebandy starting off in emphatic fashion, scoring 3 goals, but then Wondersticks pulling it back in to make 8 straight goals before Skools Innebandy decided to come back to the party. But it's ended Wondersticks 9, Skools Innebandy 5, as the Wondersticks take this advantage into their next game. Don't forget, the second semi-final will be played between the teams tomorrow. And if Skools Innebandy fail to make the cut for that, it will be the Wondersticks to progress to the finale. So just a little bit from now, it's going to be another game that'll be back on the court, as we do have the ladies who will take center stage for the second women's semi-final, and that's going to be a very interesting one, because keep in mind the fact that we had, well, the first one, which was quite a cracker of a game. So in the second matchup, it's going to be, well, NUS Titans FC, and they go again up against Crips. And we'll end the day with Orion Star facing off with Nemesis. Stay with us, don't go anywhere, as we continue with our coverage of the semi-finals in the Singapore Floorball League 2025-26.
Okay, this is actually very exciting and tough match for you all, ini. So, I know period 2 is a bit tough to play. Then, what were the changes that you all made going into period 3?
So the changes is that we just stick to the plan, like whatever the coach tells us to do. Maybe the opponent managed to read our gameplay, so we have to change a few things here and there. And then we just want to get the goal like one by one, slowly at a time. So yeah.
So when you say the coaches, so what was it that the coaches did to help you all change that?
So instead of like more passes in the behind the goal, we try to cut in and shoot from where we are, and then take the rebound. Yeah. So that's what we did.
Okay, then do you think about the Wondersticks play today?
Basically, we were caught by their counter attack. That's it. We were caught by their counter attack. So when they attacked, they were very strong, and then they make it count. Yeah, that's it.
So anything that you would like to do better for tomorrow game?
Tomorrow's a new day, so we will definitely want to get a win. So let's see.
Okay, thank you. Thank you. Yeah, so I'll just ask you what do you think about the game, and then like the period 2.
And about the period 2 lah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Okay. So what do you think about what are the thoughts about this game?
I feel that the game is very good. Both teams did pretty well. Intensity was there, physicality was there. Everything was so good. I feel that if this intensity keeps up, the league of Singapore will definitely go higher and higher, which is what we want lah.
Okay, then so you all fell behind by 1 goal at the end of the first period. So what did Sarah say to help wake the team up? Because you all went up 6 goals today. So
Yeah.
what did you do?
Sarah really told us off, wake up our game, play to our normal game. We keep to our game plan. First period, we definitely sit back a lot. We let them come to us basically. But in the end, second period, we tell ourselves we have to go, we have to keep going. We push through and then we give up the pressure. And then that's where we came back with 6 goals.
Okay, so what do you think about ED today?
Oh, they are a very tough team. I think they are so good that they are giving us a hard time. So I feel that they are a wonderful team to play against. Tomorrow, one more game to go. Hopefully we can give the audience and give everyone a very good match.
Okay, thank you.
All right, thank you so much. Thank you.
You show the training camp.